It's your friend Jeff Angelo on News Radio 600 WMT, News Radio 1040 WHO. There is a new study out that says the average couple has 4 fights a day in December. Do the math. That's 124 fights. And you won't be shocked to find out that January is the most popular month for people filing for divorce. What the heck? Well, Counselor Veronica Sites is on the Griptide Foundation Repair Newsmaker line to join me. Veronica, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having me.
So I think I know what the answer is, but in your experience, what's the big cause of the stress in December?
Well, of course, finances is one of the biggest ones, but secondary to that is so much goes unresolved, compounds, and creates a greater effect of stress and emotional responses that, cause a lot of damage verbally. And, with everything compressed, it comes to a head.
Yeah, and isn't it like a lot of this time we're spending a lot of time with family, we're putting a lot of pressure on ourselves, Veronica, and it really, you're right, doesn't it just come to a head in December?
It is. Now, the time that we spend with family, here's the dynamic that people really don't step back and really think about, is how often, if you're in this situation, how often are you utterly miserable on the inside because you put on that mask, you put that facade on for, whether it's the kids to get through the holiday, push through, and, it's very hard to be honest with ourselves and be at peace when you're going into a situation that, you see the end, or you're the one that's going to pull the trigger and make that decision that has such a resounding ripple effect over generations. And it utterly needs some clear focus on what really is important right now.
Yeah, let's go into problem-solving mode, Veronica. What should we do? And you've talked about determination and diligence, turning things around. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. One of the things is to focus on. Okay, it's real easy to see all the shortcomings and focus on the hurt, but literally what you focus on grows. So the bigger you focus on the problem, you need to turn your attention to, okay, what do I see in this person right now? And at the moment you may not see great things, but it's like, I chose this person. Yeah. So start to focus on the qualities that attracted you, that charmed you, and really think about, I can work on it. And I'm using the pronoun I very specifically because the only control in the relationship that the part of the couple has is, what am I going to do to step forward towards a direction of, that determination and, delighting in spite of, where this could go. Because most people don't want divorce. It's a last resort. But the bigger thing is, absolutely do not allow the impressions of others, opinions of others, swaying the emotions that are already damaged to bring you to a place of, oh, okay, well, they say I should do it, so obviously they have a better insight. No, you're the one that's going to live with the decision. So determine to focus on what you want for the future, because it does have some major ramifications.
And isn't it, going back to this holiday study, Veronica, there's a lot of stress in the holidays, there's a lot of exhaustion. Can it be that a lot of times in the month of December, we don't let the irritations that our partners provide us roll off as much? We just start to amplify them in our brain?
Well, it does. And what happens is, I like to use this visual. If you had a 20-ounce carbonated drink and you shook it up, well, think about that. There's a person in the holidays, every time something is unresolved, it's like shaking that bottle up. So it becomes more compressed, very much more volatile. When something triggers and actually pops the top off that lid, it gets ugly. And you have all of this, what I call verbal vomit. You can't take words back. You can't take back the damage that they do. You have to then face the reality that, okay, you have one ability that a lot of us forget about, and in fact, a lot of us neglect this one ability, and that's responsibility. And none of us like the cleanup, and that is what is so detrimental to this time. Is there will be cleanup, and divorce is not the solution. we've gotten into so many things with the children that grow up in that they get tired, and oftentimes in the damage of emotions, adults will actually listen to their kids that say, you know what, y'all don't get along, you're tired, just, we're tired too. So they think they're doing it for the kids without being the adult that realizes, my kids are going to live with this all of their life.
Veronica Sites, counselor, conflict resolution speaker, and coach. Veronica, really good insight. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. Have a great day.
I hadn't thought about that before, but you're already tired, you're already stressed, and you got that relative that goes, yeah, your husband, not really a good guy. And you go, yep, see, confirmation. Watch out for that during this upcoming holiday season. Jeff on 600 WMT 1040 WHO.